Disclaimer: this is a work of fiction created for entertainment purpose only, not affiliated with BTS or Big Hit Entertainment. Characters and storylines are fictional and for entertainment purpose only. If you're homophobic, then please just leave. Tigers Bunny promote respect and kindness. The Jeon mansion was huge, shining under the morning sun. Inside, the atmosphere was peaceful, except for the soft giggles echoing through the hallway. Little Jungkook was sitting on the carpet, surrounded by his toys, wearing a fluffy bunny hoodie and holding his favorite plushie. His big two eyes sparkled as he stacked colorful blocks, completely lost in his little world. Mr. Jeon stood by the door with his hands behind his back, talking to a tall, handsome man in a black suit. Mr. Jeon firmly, Kim Taehyung. You come from the best security agency. I'm trusting you with my son. He is special. He needs protection, not just physically but emotionally too. Taehyung nodding confidently. Oh, understood, sir. I will protect him with my life. Taehyung's voice was deep and dominant, his aura strong and bold, but when his eyes fell on the tiny boy on the floor, his expression softened without him realizing. Jungkook looked up with curious eyes. He tilted his head cutely, hugging his plushie closer. Jungkook, in tiny voice. Hello, Taehyung, surprised by smiling. Hello there, little one. Jungkook shyly hid his face behind his plushie, cheeks turning pink. His mind was fully in his little space today, his behavior matching a sweet 3 years old. Mr. Jeon leaned closer to Taehyung, Mr. Jeon whispering. He spends most of the time like this, only rarely does he act like real age. Please take care of him like family. Taehyung serious, I will sir. Later that day, Taehyung officially started his duty as Jungkook's personal bodyguard. He followed Jungkook to university, making sure no one came too close. Jungkook walked holding his backpack straps, head slightly down, shy smile on his lips. A group of students tried to talk to him, but he got overwhelmed, clutching his plush keychain and almost tearing up. Taehyung stepped in quickly, placing a protective hand on Jungkook's shoulder. Taehyung, deep voice, protective. Step back, students. Okay, they walk away nervously. Jungkook blinked up at him with his big eyes. Jungkook, tiny voice. Thank you, Dada. Taehyung froze. His heart skipped a beat. Taehyung shocked. Dada. Jungkook nodded shyly, sucking on his thumb. Jungkook, you protected Cookie. For some reason, the word didn't bother Taehyung. It warmed his heart. Taehyung gently patting his head. Yes, Cookie, Dada will always protect you. For that moment, something changed. The bold, dominant bodyguard who never let anyone close slowly started softening for the cute little boy who called him Dada, and for that Taehyung's presence felt safe, like a warm blanket around his fragile little world. The Big Jeon mansion got a new member that week. Kim Taehyung, Jungkook's personal bodyguard, officially moved in. His room was right next to Jungkook's, making it easier to protect the little bunny 24/7. Taehyung arrived with his luggage early in the morning. As soon as Jungkook saw him standing in the hallway, his tiny feet ran toward him. Jungkook, tiny voice, Dada. Taehyung, bending down, smiling softly. Good morning, Cookie. Jungkook, hugging Taehyung's legs tightly. Cookie Miss Dada. Taehyung, heart melted again. He gently lifted Jungkook in his strong arms. Jungkook instantly wrapped his tiny arm around Taehyung's neck, nuzzling against his shoulder like a sleepy toddler. Taehyung softly, I'm here now, baby. Dada is not going anywhere. Later that night, Jungkook's face was extra strong that day. After dinner, he changed into his favorite pajama set, soft cotton with tiny stars on it. He carried his plushie, dragging his little blanket behind him, his eyes already half droopy with sleep. Taehyung knocked gently on his door. Taehyung, Cookie, can I come in? Jungkook's sleepy tiny voice. Yes, Dada, come. Taehyung entered to find Jungkook sitting on his bed, hugging his knees like a small child, looking at him with sparkle eyes. Taehyung sitting beside him. Do you want Dada to stay with you till you sleep? Jungkook nodding first. Please stay. Cook is scared alone. Without hesitation, Taehyung tucked Jungkook into bed. Jungkook reached out his small hand, holding Taehyung's big one lightly. Jungkook whispering, Dada, hold Cookie's hand. No monsters come. Taehyung soft shuggles. No monster can touch you while Dada is here. He stroked Jungkook's hair gently. Jungkook softly drifted off to sleep with a soft smile on his lips, still clutching Taehyung's hand like it was his lifeline. Taehyung sat there for a long time, just watching the little boy sleep peacefully. Something warm grew in his chest. He had protected many people before, but this felt different. He didn't just want to protect Jungkook, he wanted to keep him safe, happy, loved. Next morning, Big Jungkook appears. It was one of the rare days when Jungkook woke up in his big space, the real adult Jungkook. His expression was calmer, a bit shy, but not mature. But more mature, he found Taehyung still sitting on the chair beside his bed, head tilted back asleep while holding Jungkook's hand. Jungkook blushed. Jungkook softly. Yoongi Taehyung's eyes slowly opened. Hearing the word Yoongi made his heart skip a beat. Taehyung teasing softly. Oh, it's not Dada today. Jungkook blushing hard, hiding under blanket. That's only when I'm little Yoongi. Taehyung smiled warmly. The shy way Jungkook said Yoongi made him want to protect him even more. He gently patted his head through the blanket. Taehyung's soft voice. Then good morning, my cookie. Jungkook peeked out shyly, eyes sparkling for the first time. Taehyung saw both sides of Jungkook, the sweet little boy and the shy real one, and he liked both. From that day, Taehyung started living in the mansion like family. Bedtime became their special routine, and Jungkook slowly got used to waking up with his dad Yoongi always nearby. The morning sun painted the sky with soft golden light. Jungkook sat on the bed wearing his oversized university hoodie, legs swinging off the edge like a toddler. His little space was half on day, his mind switching between shy Jungkook and tiny Cookie. Taehyung entered the room holding Jungkook's bag and lunchbox. Taehyung, gentle but firm. Cookie, ready for class? Jungkook pouting cutely. No, Cookie wanna stay home with Dada. Taehyung kneeled in front of him, cupping Jungkook's soft cheeks. Taehyung soft, baby, we have to go. Dada will be with you all day. I won't leave your side, promise. Jungkook hesitant but nodding. Promise. Taehyung serious, stretching Jungkook's forehead. Promise. Pinky swears. Jungkook giggled softly and wrapped his little pinky around Taehyung's. Jungkook, Pinky promised. Taehyung's heart melted. He picked Jungkook up effortlessly, placed him gently on his back like a piggyback ride, and carried him to the car. Jungkook clung to him, his bunny hood up, sucking softly on his thumb. At university, everyone turned their heads when Jungkook entered campus with Taehyung walking right beside him, tall, handsome, wearing a black suit with his usual bold aura. His eyes scanned the area sharply, making sure no one came too close. Jungkook stayed quiet, holding the strap of Taehyung's sleeve like a child holding their partner's finger. His tiny steps followed Taehyung's strong one. During break time, Jungkook sat alone at the bench eating the lunch Taehyung had packed, but then a few seniors approached him. Senior 1. Hey cutie, why are you always acting like a kid? Senior 2, laughing. Yeah, are you 5 or something, senior? Look at him sucking his thumb. What a freak. Before they could finish, Taehyung's voice boomed. Taehyung, dangerously calm. Say that again. All three seniors froze. Jungkook stepped forward, slowly, his eyes cold and protective, his presence making everyone nearby silent. Taehyung, deep voice. You don't talk to him. You don't look at him the wrong way. If you try to mess with him again, you will deal with me. Understood, seniors? Yes, they ran away quickly. Jungkook's eyes welled up with tears. He looked down, playing with the hem of his hoodie. Taehyung immediately knelt in front of him, gently wiping his tears. Taehyung's soft voice. Hey baby, look at me. You are safe. Dada is here. Jungkook sniffing tiny voice. They were mean. Cookie scared. Taehyung hugging him tightly. Shh, don't cry, baby. Dada will never let anyone hurt you. Jungkook sniffing against his chest, slowly calming down as Taehyung's arm wrapped around him like a shield. Later that evening, back home, Jungkook had switched to his big self again. He was sitting on the bed, knees tucked, looking shy and quiet. Taehyung entered with a cup of warm milk. Jungkook softly. Yoongi, thank you for today. Taehyung smiling warmly. You don't have to thank me, Cookie. Protecting you is my job and my choice. Jungkook blushing, but Yoongi looked so cool. Taehyung chuckled and sat beside him, gently ruffling his hair. Jungkook's heart thumped fast. Being near Taehyung made him feel safe, loved, and something warm he couldn't name yet. Taehyung softly looking into his eyes. As long as I'm here, Cookie, no one will ever make you cry again. Jungkook nodded shyly, cheeks turning red. He whispers a tiny Jungkook. Yoongi, as Taehyung couldn't stop himself from hugging him tight again, this time not just as a protector but as someone slowly falling for the boy he swore to keep safe. Taehyung's protective side grew stronger and Jungkook's trust grew deeper. Something was blooming between Dada and his baby bunny. Rain poured softly outside the Jeon mansion, the sky covered with grey clouds. Inside, the atmosphere was tense. Little Jungkook was curled up in the bed, cheeks flushed red, tiny nose sniffing. Wore his favorite bunny pajamas, but his usual sparkle eyes were watery and tired. He had catch a cold overnight and refused to eat or take his medicine. Mr. and Mrs. Jeon stood near the bed, worried face and bowls of warm soup in their hands. Mrs. Jeon gently. Cookie baby, please, just one spoon. Jungkook, tiny voice to you. No, one Dada, Mr. Jeon signing. Sweetheart, Taehyung is not here right now. He will come soon. Eat a little first. Jungkook crying harder, kicking his fist. Dada, Cookie one Dada. They both exchanged confused looks. Mrs. Jeon whispering to her husband. Dada, who is Dada? Mr. Jeon whispering, no idea. Maybe one of his plushie. But Jungkook kept crying, calling for his Dada like a lost baby. He refused to have every spoon away from the medicine and kept hiccuping between sobs. Meanwhile, Taehyung was returning home. As soon as Taehyung entered the mansion, he heard the soft cries echoing down the hallway. His heart dropped. He threw his coat aside and ran upstairs, his voice firm and worried. Taehyung, Cookie, baby, Dada is here. The moment Jungkook heard that voice, his tiny head snapped toward the door, eyes shining with tears. Jungkook, reaching his arm out. Dada, Taehyung rushed to him, sat on the bed and immediately scooped Jungkook up in his arm, placing him on his lap securely. Jungkook buried his flushed face into Taehyung's chest, hiccuping softly. Taehyung stroking his ears gently. Shh, baby, Dad is here. Don't cry, sweetheart. I'm here, okay? Jungkook powering weakly. Dada, Cookie is sick. Dada left. Cookie, miss Dada.